Could an escalating conflict be the spark that lights the proverbial tinderbox in the Middle East? Welcome to our 3 minutes of insight on the recent tensions between Iran and Israel. Let's rewind to the summer of 2022. Indirect talks between the United States and Iran, aiming to restore the 2015 nuclear deal, ended without progress in Doha, Qatar. This lack of progress fueled concerns of an escalation, as Iran neared the amount of enriched uranium needed for a nuclear bomb and reduced cooperation with the UN's nuclear watchdog. Fast forward to January 2024. Iran-backed militias began posing threats to over 3,000 American troops in Iraq and Syria, forcing the Biden administration into a challenging position. Despite warnings and retaliations, attacks on U.S. forces persisted, pushing the conflict into a more precarious state. By October 2023, the ongoing conflict had already resulted in over 4,100 deaths, causing global economic concerns. Fears of escalation disrupting oil markets began to rise, with potential consequences including a 70% increase in oil prices. Then, in April 2024, tensions reached a boiling point. Iran launched a barrage of drones and missiles at Israel, leading to a swift and forceful retaliation by the Israeli forces. Despite most of the missiles being intercepted by Israel and its allies, the attack marked a significant escalation in the conflict. This chain of events brings us to the present moment. We find ourselves in an increasingly volatile situation with global implications. The United Nations Security Council has held meetings focusing on the recent attack, with calls for sanctions on Iran echoing through the chamber. Meanwhile, President Biden has urged caution in response, and G7 leaders have expressed solidarity with Israel, calling for de-escalation. In summary, the escalation between Iran and Israel has its roots in a series of events over the past 2 years. Long-standing issues, such as Iran's nuclear ambitions and regional power dynamics, have fed into the current crisis. The recent attack on Israel by Iran marks a significant escalation in the conflict, calling for a careful and measured response from the international community. The implications of this escalation are yet to be fully understood, but one thing is clear: the stakes are high and the world is watching.